Hello, children. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. Children, in our today's English class, let us focus upon Unit 5, Chapter 9, the poem Zoo Manners. Children, as I read out this poem Zoo Manners, follow in your textbooks. I would like to explain stanza wise. Zoo manners. Be careful what you say or do when you visit the animals at the zoo. Here, the poet is asking us to be careful in our attitude towards the animals. When you see the animals in the zoo, you get excited and try to throw stones or do something. That sort of things you should not do and make fun of them, irritate them. You should be careful with the animals when you visit a zoo. That is what the poet is asking us to do. In the second stanza, don't make fun of the animal's hump. He is very proud of his noble bump. We find a hump on the back of a camel. You might have observed the picture of a camel. You have a hump, uphill like a swollen back, which is nothing but it is called as a hump. And the camel is proud of its hump. And if you make fun of it, it gets irritated. So we should not make fun of its hump because it feels very proud of it. And in the third stanza, don't laugh too much at the chimpanzee. He thinks he's as wise as you or me. So we should not laugh at the chimpanzee because he thinks that he is also as wise as we are. Very clever. So we should be very careful in our attitudes and our behavior when we visit a zoo. That's what the poet is cautioning us. And in the fourth stanza, he's talking about penguins. And the penguins strutting around the lake can understand remarks you make. He says the penguins also can understand. When you see group of penguins walking around the lake, the pretty comments what you give, they enjoy them. You see, wow, what a beautiful scene where you find a group, a crowd of penguins. The white front part of the penguins gives such a beautiful look when they walk around the lake. And when you comment on the beauty of such a crowd, really, they understand it. That's what the poet says. In the last stanza, treat them as well as they do you, as you'll always be welcome at the zoo. The poet is asking us to treat them well as how you treat yourself, how you do to yourself. The animals are also living beings, so we should be soft to them. How you treat yourself, you should give the same treatment to the animals. Then you're always welcome to the zoo. That's what our poet here refers to. The poet's name is Eileen Matthias. Children, once again I'll read the poem. You just follow in your textbooks. Zoo manners. Be careful what you say or do when you visit the animals at the zoo. Don't make fun of the camel's hump. He is very proud of his noble bump. Don't laugh too much at the chimpanzee. He thinks he's as wise as you or me. The penguins strutting around the lake can understand remarks you make. Treat them as well as they do you, and you'll always be welcome at the zoo. Children, the new words of the poem Zoo Manners are: the first one is proud, second one is noble, third one is wise, the fourth one is penguins, fifth one is strutting, sixth one is remarks. Children, the meanings of the new words are: proud means feeling self-respect or pleasure in something. The second one is noble. Noble means someone with a very good character. The third one is wise, someone who has a good experience and knowledge. The fourth one is penguins, a large seabird with wings for swimming underwater. Strutting is to walk with a proud air. Remarks. The sixth one is remarks, children. Remarks is nothing but to say something as a comment. Children, the question and answers of the poem Zoo Manners are: you have only two question and answers in this. What do you see at the zoo? The answer is: we see animals at the zoo. The second question is: what does the camel have on its back? The camel has a hump on its back. Thank you, children. See you next week. Until then, bye.